This ghastly state of things is what you call bunburying, I suppose.
And a perfectly wonderful bunbury it was. The most wonderful bunbury I've ever had in my entire life.
Well, you have no right whatsoever to bunbury here.
That is absurd. One has the right to bunbury anywhere one chooses. Every serious bunburyist knows that.
Serious bunburyist? Good heavens.
Well, one must be serious about something. And if one wants to take any amusement in life, I happen to be serious about bunburying. What on earth are you serious about? I haven't the slightest idea. About everything, I should fancy. You have such an absolutely trivial nature.
Well, the only small satisfaction I have in the whole of this wretched business is that your friend Bunbury is quite exploded. You won't be able to run off to the country quite so often as you used to, dear Algie. And a very good thing, too.
Your brother is a little off color, isn't he, dear Jack? You won't be able to disappear to London quite so frequently as your wicked custom was. It's not such a bad thing, yet.
As for your conduct towards Miss Cardew, I must say that you're taking a sweet, simple, innocent girl like that is quite inexcusable, to say nothing of the fact that she is my ward.
I see no possible defense at all for your deceiving a brilliant, clever, experienced young lady like Miss Fairfax. Besides the fact that she's my cousin.
I wanted to be engaged to Gwendolen, that is all. I love her.
Well, I simply want to be engaged to Cecily. I adore her.
There is certainly no chance of you marrying Miss Cardew.
I don't think there's much likelihood, Jack, of you and Miss Fairfax being united.
Well, that is no business of yours.
If it was my business, I wouldn't talk about it. It's very vulgar to talk about one's business. Only people like stockbrokers do that, or merely at parties.
How can you sit there, calmly eating muffins, when we're in this horrible trouble? I can't make out. You seem to me to be perfectly heartless.
But I can't eat muffins in an agitated manner. The butler will probably get my cuffs. One should always eat muffins quite calmly. It's the only way to eat them.
I say it is perfectly heartless eating muffins at all, under our circumstances.
When I am in trouble, eating is the only thing that consoles me. Indeed, when I'm in really great trouble, as anyone knows me intimately would tell you, I will refuse everything except food and drink. At the present moment, I'm eating muffins because I am unhappy. And besides, I am particularly fond of muffins.
Well, there is no reason to eat them all in that greedy way.
I wish you would have tea cake instead. I don't like tea cake.
Good heavens, I suppose a man may eat his own muffins in his own garden.
But you have just said it's perfectly heartless to eat muffins.
I said it's perfectly heartless of you, under the circumstances. That is a very different thing.
That might be, but the muffins are the same.
Algie, I wish to goodness you would go.
You can't possibly ask me to go without having some dinner. It's absurd. I never go without dinner. No one ever does, except vegetarians and people like that. Besides, I just made arrangements with Dr. Chasuble to be christened at 6:15 under the name of Ernest.
My dear fellow, the sooner you do that much, the better. I made arrangements this afternoon to be christened with Dr. Chasuble today at 5:30, and I naturally will take the name of Ernest. Gwendolen will wish it. It's absurd. We can't both be named Ernest. Besides, I have the perfect right to be christened if I like. There's no evidence that I've ever been christened by anybody. I think it's extremely plausible, and I never was, and so does Dr. Chasuble. It's entirely different in your case. You have been christened before.
Yes, but I've not been christened for years.
Yes, she had been christened. That is the important thing.
Quite so. I know my constitution can stand it. If you're not sure about ever being christened, I must say it's rather dangerous you venturing on it now. It might make you very unwell. You've hardly forgotten that someone very closely connected with you was very nearly carted off this week in Paris by a severe chill.
Yes, but you said that severe chill was not hereditary.
It used to be. I know. but I dare say it is now. Science is always making wonderful improvements in things.
Oh, that is nonsense. You are always talking nonsense.
Jack, you had the muffins again. I wish you wouldn't. There are only 2 left. I'm particularly fond of muffins.
But I hate tea cake.
Why on earth would you allow tea cake to be served up to your guests? What ideas do you have of hospitality?
Algernon, I've already told you to go. I don't want you here. Why don't you go?
I haven't quite finished my tea yet, and there's still a muffin left.